Hello and welcome. Today we are going to learn how to make Japanese style katsudon or even just katsu depending on what you're going for. First things first, we're going to prepare our chicken or our meat. I've chosen a chicken breast here and I'm going to cut it into thirds and essentially make three different katsudons or three katsus. If we're making katsudon, we're going to also need an onion, which we're just going to thinly slice, as you can see here. The thinner the better, I think. And let's get started with our egg. Just crack an egg open. This is going to be for our batter. Give it a nice whisk. Pretty straightforward. Then we're going to organize our flour. I'm using rice flour here, but you can use plain flour. Then we go chicken breast in the flour, chicken breast in the egg, chicken breast back in the flour, and chicken breast back in the egg. Then we go chicken breast into breadcrumbs. I'm using Panko, much better. We get our oil on high heat or medium heat, depending on how fast you want the oil to heat up. We can either check our temperature for 160 degrees or use wooden chopsticks just to make sure the bubbles are getting around it. They were there, so I'm just going to add my chicken katsu in and fry it for about 6 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes, until it's golden brown. If you have good skills, you can flip it. You don't have to do this, but it depends on what you're going for. When it's golden brown, we're going to take it out and put it on some cooking paper or just some paper towel, just so the oil can come off. You can also serve this as is on top of rice with some curry, even some cabbage. If you're going to make katsudon, then you need to make sauce. 2 tablespoons of mirin, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of Japanese cooking wine, 100 mils of water, 2 teaspoons of honey or sugar, depending on what you want, and 2 teaspoons of stock. I'm using dashi no moto, but you can use any stock here. Depends on what you have. Crack 1 egg and give it a bit of a whisk up. This is going to be for our sauce later on. Cut your katsu, just so that it's ready to go in the sauce and easy to eat a little bit later. And then let's get our pan on the heat. I'm going to use high heat, medium high heat. Put the onion in and then get your sauce in there. Half of the sauce, because I'm making 2 katsus here, 2 katsudons. Give it a bit of a mix around, make sure it's nice and hot, and then put your katsu on top. Once that's getting nice and cooked, then you're going to add your egg and cook that up. It depends on the consistency of egg you want here, if you want it nice and runny or not. And that's finished. It is absolutely delicious. You can eat it as is with a bit of cabbage if you like. I strongly suggest putting a bit of barbecue sauce on top as well. You're going to love it. Thanks. Itadakimasu.